In this video today, we'll be looking at how to apply invert adjustment layer to our images inside of Affinity. So before starting, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please hit the subscribe button for more helpful tips and tricks related to Affinity. And if you want to follow along with this tutorial, please find the link for the images in the description. Now with that said, let's get started with the video. So before applying or adding a new invert adjustment layer to our images inside of Affinity, first of all, let's understand the basic concept of invert adjustment layer. So for that, first of all, I'll simply make the copy of our texture layer. So I'll select the texture layer right here and then use the shortcut key of Command plus J in order to make a copy. Now after making the copy of texture layer, let us simply toggle the visibility icon of our copy of the texture layer. So as you can see here, this is our texture image. So to apply an invert adjustment layer effect to this particular texture image, we'll simply navigate to the top and select Pixel menu right here. And from the Pixel menu, we'll simply navigate below and select an option called Invert. So after selecting the option called Invert, now you can see that what happened right now is it inverted the colors for the texture in our texture layer. That is, it converted the black texture inside of this image to white and the white portion of this image to black. So this is what the invert adjustment layer basically does. It simply inverts our images by converting each colors inside of the image to its opposite color. And the next thing that you can also notice here is that now our texture layer has been converted to a pixel layer in contrast to image layer. This is because the approach that we have taken in order to add a new invert adjustment layer to this particular image of texture is purely a destructive way of adding an invert adjustment layer effect. So this is the reason why it has converted our texture image from image type to pixel type. And the next thing to note is this particular approach is a purely destructive way of applying or adding invert adjustment layer effect to our images in Affinity. So now I'll simply navigate to the right and toggle the visibility icon to off for this particular texture layer and toggle the visibility on for the next texture layer that you can see here. So this was the basic concept behind invert adjustment layer effect in Affinity. So we can apply the invert adjustment layer effect in different images to achieve different application. And one of the application that we can achieve is, as you can see here, we have texture layer right here inside of our layers panel. So what we can do is if we select this texture layer and then try to change the blend mode option to maybe at multiply or screen, then you can see that it is not working as intended since we want to apply the black texture in this image in a different color. So in order to achieve that, what we can do is, first of all, let's navigate to the top and select the pixel menu option. From within the pixel menu option, let's navigate below and select new adjustment layer. And now we can select the invert option right here. So after selecting the invert option, you can see that a new invert adjustment layer has been added to the top of texture layer. And this approach is a purely non-destructive way of adding an invert adjustment layer to our images in Affinity. Next, this invert adjustment layer will affect every layers beneath it. So because of this reason, let's clip or restrict the invert adjustment layer to only our texture layer. And in order to do that, we can simply click on the thumbnail icon of invert adjustment layer and then drag it inside of our texture thumbnail like so. And now you can see if we uncollapse the texture layer that the new invert adjustment layer has been clipped or restricted to only our texture layer. Now let's select our texture layer and then navigate to the top and try changing the blend mode to the option of screen. Now you can see that after changing the blend mode to the option of screen, from our texture layer image, only our grunge texture inside of the texture image has been retained that were in white colors. Now the next thing that we can also do is control the opacity in order to adjust the intensity of the texture image by simply clicking on the opacity label right here and then adjusting the value to a minimum to maybe at 44% for now And the next thing that we can also do is simply select the blend options icon. And from within the blend options icon, we can simply adjust the source layer ranges in order to adjust the blend options in this image. And now you can see that the blend options are slowly adjusting itself like so in our image. And now after we're satisfied, we can simply close the blend option box. Now you can see that the texture is mostly applied to the sky areas or other areas at the top of our image like so. Next, we can simply navigate to the top and select the pixel menu option. And from within the pixel menu option, we can select new adjustment layer and then select recolor option that you can see here. So now you can see the recolor adjustment layer has been applied, which is currently affecting every layer beneath it. So what we can do is we can simply close the recolor settings box first and then click on the thumbnail icon of the recolor adjustment layer and then drag it inside of our texture thumbnail like so in order to restrict our recolor adjustment layer only to that particular texture layer. Now let's click on the thumbnail of recolor adjustment in order to access its settings and then change the hue as well as other settings as per our preference. So I set the hue color to green and then leave the saturation as it is and then control the lightness value to a certain degree like so. And as you can see here, it's adjusting different portions inside of image with different hue. Now let's close the recolor adjustment settings box. This is the before and this is after. So you can see that it has added a level of vibrancy to our final image, which is looking quite professional. Now let me navigate to the right and collapse the different layers inside of the texture layer in the layers panel. Now this is the before and this is the after. So I hope you understood the core concept of invert adjustment layer inside of Affinity. If you find this video helpful, please click on the like button. And for more helpful tips and tricks related to Affinity, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching this video and see you on the next video.